long time ago, the first Polynesians set sail from a region in the South Pacific called a Vaiki. They traveled in double-hulled canoes in the treacherous deep sea in search for land. They were led by the stars, ocean currents, migration of the birds, and eventually discovered Tahiti and the Cook Islands. Here's an example of the opening scene during my thesis performance where we had a cast of 18 dancers and singers and musicians in May 2011. The introduction of Christianity by the LMS, or the London Missionary Society, in 1797 Tahiti and in 1823 Rarotonga set strict rules on dress. The banning of expressive culture like dance, music, tattooing, and costumes changed the cultures drastically. Here's an example of the Missionary Scene 2 during my thesis performance in 2011, when the head chief of a village in Tahiti meets the LMS.
Tomorrow, we will burn all the idols and convert all the heathens to Christianity, even if it means use of force.
The natives had no choice but to convert to Christianity, and this change dramatically affected all expressive culture, like dance, music, costumes, and tattooing, in both Rarotonga and Tahiti. In the 1950s Tahiti, Madeline Moa was the first pioneer noted for starting the first professional dance troupe called Heva Tahiti, after dance and costumes were banned by the missionaries for over 100 years prior. Here's an example of Scene 3 during my thesis performance at CSUN representing the 1950s in Tahiti and the rebirth of Tahitian dance, music, and costumes. And here we have Te Mamarite playing the music with Sidley Ufau and Buck on the drums. During my visit to Tahiti in 2010, I visited various performances, and here we have some people making some different types of dyes for costumes. This was at the closing of the Heva 2010, where there was a performance called the Waka Arioi. Otahitie created and performed a show called Waka Arioi in 2010 at the Marae in Paea, Tahiti. And the following photos demonstrate a reenactment of history and the Arioi, who were entertainers that traveled throughout the Society Islands during pre-missionary times. And you can notice how the costumes identify one's rank in the following photographs. Otahitie performed the hura dance during Waka Arioi, and here are some photographs of the hura dancers, which were depicted by early explorers. You can compare what they created in this performance to this etching by John Weber. Here are some photographs of the Heva Nui in 2011 and some of their beautiful costumes. This is Le Grand costume, also called the Otea costume, which means drum dance. Here's a vegetable costume made out of 3 different types of tea leaf. This headdress is made of the coconut leaf. This headdress was made by Freddie Fagu, made of different types of leaves and flowers. In 1965 Rarotonga, the lowering of the skirt below the navel was first initiated by the Jonasson sisters in the group Betella. This shocked locals and changed the costumes dramatically. The following photographs and videos are of the Puka Puka dancers who won many of the awards during the Te Maiava Nui in 2010. Here's an example of some of the performances during the Island Nights in Rarotonga and some of the various shows at the market. And you can see the contemporary bright costumes that they wear today.
Every time I think of this, I remember the times we spent together. It brings pain and sorrow to my heart.
In this next section, you will see some photographs and video of the very last dance in my thesis performance, and this represents the contemporary costumes of Tahiti and Rarotonga with the very bright colors. The following are photographs of my costume designs that I made with the help of the dancers during my thesis performance, Clothing the Unclothed. I hope you enjoyed watching my master's thesis performance. As they say in Rarotonga, me taki ma'ata, and in Tahiti, maruru roa. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.